16-0. Pittsburgh didn't get to the AFC Conference Championship by accident, and we certainly aren't going to let an 11-5 Miami Dolphins team, led by one of the best coaches in our league, Soa, come into our house and ruin this perfection. Hi everyone, this is Darren from SimNation. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving deep into the war room. We're going to break down the tape, look at the analytics, and build the exact game plan we need to punch our ticket to the big dance. Hopefully we will be able to get our revenge on Invisible Witness and his Carolina Panthers. Let's not waste any time. Let's look at who Miami is actually bringing to the field because frankly, they're limping into this matchup. First thing is first, the injury report out of South Beach. Their starting cornerback, Timothy Davison, is out with broken ribs. That's a massive hole in their secondary. But it gets better for us. The offense is being held together by duct tape right now. Starting quarterback Marcus Witten, questionable with a jammed finger on his throwing hand. Their top wide receiver, Arthur Shively, questionable with fatigue. Even their tackle, Joe Foss, had a sprained wrist. Let's talk about the offense. They are the #1 rushing attack in the conference, putting up over 150 yards a game, and they do not hide their intentions. Last week against Denver, they ran the ball 41 times for 155 yards. Clark Farrell put the team on his back with 33 carries for 140 yards. Why? Because Witten is hurt. He only threw 13 passes before yielding to Matthews. They don't want to pass, and quite frankly, with a jammed finger, they can't pass effectively. Let's go to the play analysis screen to look at this a little bit more. Give me 1 second while I get there. Looking at the play history, they're not entirely predictable, but they are somewhat. All season long and specifically last week, their bread and butter was pounding the rock out of heavy sets. Counter left out of the pro set, off tackle right and left out of the two tight end jumbo set. They want to play smash mouth football and shorten the game. Let their defense win it. So here is our defensive game plan to shut the door on them. Attitude. Aggressive. We need to dictate the violence at the point of attack. Do not let the offensive line get to the second level. Focus. Stop the run. Period. Make a one-handed Marcus Witten or a backup quarterback beat us through the air. We are putting 8 men in the box and daring them to throw. Primary coverage will be man. With Shively fatigued and a quarterback injured, we lock down the wide receivers on an island and use our safeties and run support. We need to prepare for an outside rushing attack. The highest frequency plays are counter left and off tackle left. Shade the linebackers and set the edge hard on the left side to blow up their heavy packages. Now, let's flip the script. There we go. The Dolphins defense is the real reason they are here. They are second in points allowed per game, and last week against Denver, they racked up 9 sacks. Franklin Sweet had 2 of those sacks, plus 13 hurries and 2 knockdowns. The man is an absolute menace off the edge. But look closely at their play calling. Their top defensive calls for the season are DP cover 2 out of the dime, MB spies T-double out of the nickel, and 3-3-5B man choke out of the 3-3-5 base. Do you see the flaw here? They live in sub-packages. They run light boxes utilizing speed, man coverage, and spies to generate pressure. They want us to drop back and pass so Franklin Sweet can feast. We aren't going to give him the satisfaction. Here is our offensive blueprint. We're going to run conservative this week. We're going to protect the football. No hero ball against a defense that feasts on mistakes. Honestly, I thought really hard about going inside run for this game. If they want to sit in the dime, nickel, and 3-3-5 all game, we're going to line up in our heavy sets and run it right down our throats. We have a massive weight advantage in the trenches against those light boxes. We should punish them. I can't do it, though, because the reality of it is the passing game and Paine got me here. I'm going to do what I do best. I'm going to stay with the passing game. But if you were to play Miami in the same exact game, I would encourage you to think about the inside run. Our tempo will be slow. We want to control the clock, keep Clark Farrell sitting on the bench, freezing his tail off. We grind out long drives and wheel down the undersized defense. Pass preference. While it's tempting to go short, Hill, we're actually going to go medium. When we do throw, we want to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands pretty quickly. Slants, drags, quick outs normally would be great in short, and we have those in our playbook. But we want to go a little bit more medium because we need to get past the linebackers. Our hope is that we can completely neutralize Franklin Sweet's pass rush by not giving him time to get to Paine. Plus, the starting quarter was out. We need to target the backup early and often on quick hitters. Look, Miami has a great defense. So is a great coach. But they are entirely one-dimensional at times on offense and relying on light boxes to stop the pass. If we can hit our zone, hit the gaps within the coverage, stop the run, and we let our 16-0 pedigree do the talking, we should win this one. Next week will be hard if we do, because it's against a visible witness in his Carolina Panthers who are looking to make history. Drop a comment below with the score predictions for the conference championship. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as we march toward a flawless season. Let's get to work. This is Darren, and as always, thank you for your support of this channel. And if you're one of the teams participating tonight, best of luck.